Don Jackson on how motherhood can be isolating. My first year of motherhood was spent in a new city, Los Angeles. Moved from New York, where my entire life was lived, born, raised, went to school, had my early 20s, to this new land with full of new people, and where most of my friends were still single, or if they were in relationships, they didn't have children. So discovering the city together were two different propositions. LA is a great place for families and children, but it's also very isolating because it's very spread out and it's hard to make appointments with each other and then making new friends. You know, you look at mommy groups. I went to the pump station. You sort of share ideas, but then you kind of have to go back to your own world and your own lives, and it's very difficult to mesh those in between. And then there's the question of whether the kids will hit it off and be close friends, or you hit it off and be close friends. And then what if you want to stay friends, but your kids don't like each other? Or what if the kids continue to like each other, but you stop liking each other? I found this when I went to parks. You know, parks are just a public free-for-all. I live in downtown LA, so there weren't really that many play spaces. So I would go to parks in other people's neighborhoods. So they might go there pretty often, fairly often, and have shared interests, but I was just visiting because they had an awesome sandbox or a really killer slide. So to create these sort of quick relationships based on nothing in common, it's pretty difficult to continue those relationships. I did everything from, even if I bought something off of Craigslist, a bouncer, you know, I would talk to the people I bought it from and we'd have great conversations, but, you know, it kind of stops there. So he's 3, I'm finding my footing still, and we're creating our space, but it was pretty lonely for a long while. Thanks.